Hi, my name is Jay Oza. I coach people win with their speeches. And I hope you are learning from these speech tips videos that I'm recording. And if you ever need help, let me know. One of the most important questions you have to ask when you are giving a speech in front of an audience, whether it's one on one, in a small group, or in front of a large audience, is this: are you the smartest person in the room? That's right. Are you the smartest person in the room? Now, by this, I don't mean you gotta have the highest IQ or you have scored the highest on some tests or anything like that. By this, what I mean is the angle that you're taking as far as your speech is concerned. Is that the angle where you would be the only one who would have that information? So that nobody in that audience can say, hey, I know more than him. So let me give you an example. First, if it's your experience on anything, that makes you smarter than pretty much everybody else because that's your experience. How can anybody know more about that than you? That is something you got to ask first. What is it here that makes me smarter than everybody else? Now I know it kind of seems kind of like arrogant, but it's not. Purpose is not that, because you need to have confidence when you go in front of people. And let's say if you go in front of doctors or front of military people, it's overwhelming. They are like, wait a second, what am I here? And these people are so smart, done so much. You gotta pick a specific angle that they can't possibly say that I know more than he does. I mean, you don't want to be stupid and going to a bunch of medical doctors and telling them about a particular procedure because you read it somewhere. That would be stupid, and you're not going to do that, right? But I'm just giving you kind of a wild example here. You're not going to go in front of lawyers and tell them about how to win a case in front of a Supreme Court when you have never done it. Stupid. You wouldn't do that. Neither would you go in front of football players and tell them about a particular play that will help them score and touchdown and win the game. Stupid. You've never done it. There's nothing there that they would ever believe. Not that kind of stuff you're going to do. But if it's something that is very unique about your experience, about your knowledge, so what you're doing is kind of stacking things. So you start with the knowledge, take an experience based on some experience you had, specific examples, and talk about that. And that would make you the smartest person in the room, and that's what I mean by that. So let me just give you an example, personal example. I teach public speaking. Am I the most knowledgeable public speaker out there? Hell no. Do I know more than some of the people out there who teach communications in college? Hell no. But there is something unique that I do bring. I have taken a different path where I've learned things in a particular way, taking a MOOC course, and then I have mentored that course for a couple years now. And also, I record these videos, and I do a lot of other things, like I have a weekly show that I do on YouTube, plus I coach, write blogs, and I'm currently writing a book. All of that makes me the smartest person in the room when I'm going in front of people and talking about this. Now, there may be one or two that might have done all of that, but that's okay. I mean, most likely that may not even be the case. But when I stack up all of these things up, it starts here, it starts getting narrower and narrower and narrower. And at the top, I may be the only one standing in that room that can talk about the particular angle that I'm taking on this. And this is a very important point, by the way, because part of public speaking, or just about anything, is confidence. And you're not always going to be, on a particular topic, be the smartest person in the room. Somebody can always challenge you. And they may, and they should. But if you narrow it down to the point, then they can't challenge you. You can say, well, That may be the case regarding public speaking, but that's not been my experience. That's it. They can't argue with that. That's your experience. You own that. That may not be their experience, but who cares? They're not speaking. You are. So narrow the focus so that you are the only one who is qualified to speak about the topic you're speaking about. Okay? And that, I think, is very important for your confidence and also the message that you want to convey. And it gives you that credibility so that audience will pay attention to you and saying, I get it. He speaks to me. Because there are going to be a lot of people who may not be excellent, who may not be great public speakers or great in any particular, but if you take a particular slice of it and use all the stuff that you bring that's unique to you, then you are going to be the smartest person in the room. There's nobody out there that's going to know more about that than you do. So keep that in mind next time you're giving a speech. Ask yourself, what will make you the smartest person in the room, and take that angle and give a speech. That's your credibility. Nobody out there can top that and can challenge that. Let me know what you think about this, whether you agree or not. And thank you for watching.